that's how you go out. That's how you go out. For Atletico, look, man, that's how you exit a Champions League competition. As in, if ever there's a way to go out, that is how you go out. I thought it was going to be pointless about it. I predicted Real Madrid would get that as 3-1. But look, I'm always happy to be proven wrong. I say for Atletico, last game of the Vicente Calderon, that is how you should go out. But you know what the most annoying thing is? This is the thing that really, really annoys me. Why didn't you play like that in the first leg? So guys can say, oh, it was a great game, it was really good. Why didn't you play like that in the first leg? Because if you played like that, if you used almost an iota of the efforts that you used in this game, we would actually have had an extremely good time. So it annoys me because looking at this game, you're like, man, this could have been a serious two-legged tie. And who knows? Who knows? Atletico could have had a chance to get that booty. Who knows? I think they were still lost, but still. Atletico, they stepped up. Everybody stepped up. Carrasco, Griezmann. And obviously, I may get to it later in this post-match. But what Atletico are missing is a striker. That's just what they're missing because there's very good build-up play. You're looking at for as good as Carrasco is, he needs to be coached. I think he needs some double-edged coaching because he needs to actually be a lot more effective with his play, i.e., head to the byline, make a cross, make a good ball. So many times he kept to hold of the ball, and I think he sort of tries to enjoy himself a bit too much because, again, too many touches produce something. Be effective with something. Either once you get past your man, play a pass because he was dilly-dallying on the ball too much. But yeah, Griezmann, it was good, but too many pretty touches, more thrust. Yes, they definitely did that better in this game, but still, they were missing more simple, direct play to create some chances. And I think there were times where you could have made that pass, which could have created a chance. But as I say that, you're passing to Blondie. Okay, Blondie hasn't been relevant since the Ice Ages. Okay, and Kevin Gamero is going to the Brick Academy. I think Class B. I'm saying Class B, but Kevin Gamero, I'm about to update it that he will be going into the Brick Academy. He is awful. One of the worst purchases this summer. He is a crap football player. I don't know how that guy from Sevilla ended up into this complete scrap heap, useless piece of crap. I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. I'll give it to Karim. Okay, fine. I'll give it to Karim. Do I have to? Okay, Karim Benzema played well. He slayed brick. One match doesn't change anything. But look, man, Atletico, early goal, those two goals, it was really good. But I think Karim Benzema, look, what he did on that byline. But this is what baffles me. You allowed Karim Benzema, a guy who is a Class B brick in the Half of Football Course Brick Academy, you allowed him to get past three of y'all. That's crazy. So I'm going to be handing out this Brick Academy certificates left, right, and center because this is getting ridiculous right now. Look, he balled. I mean, he created that goal, and Isco. You see, the thing about the football hot is here, when I tell you a player knows how to play the game, a guy is a footballer, please listen to me. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. I'm the best football analyst on the planet. Deal with it. So I'm sorry. I'm the best at this. So when I say stuff, listen. Don't argue. Just listen and accept it as truth. Isco is a very good football player. He's got an excellent football brain. And what this guy did in that second half was out of this world. As in, he literally took over the entire game. He took over the entire game. I don't care about beast mode. I don't give a damn about beast mode, okay? Head over to Wales. There's some sheep looking for you, okay? We need wool, okay? But look, no offense to sheep looking up. I love sheep. Just relax, okay? Get the wool the nice way. But no, head over to Wales. Isco has to start ahead of Carry the Bale because this is balling. This is football. So how this dude is sniffing a bench? How this dude is sniffing a bench is beyond me because this guy took over the game. Second half, he took over the damn game. This guy was saying, yo, Drych, Cruz, get the heck out of my way, give me that ball. There was one time when a ball was coming, Drych was about to take the ball, and Isco said, relax, okay? Relax. I know there are very, very sexy ladies in Croatia, but relax. I'm going to do a little rollover and get the hell out of my way. This is football. It's football. Okay, Cristiano didn't score a G, but there you go. So yeah, all in all, for Atletico, this match pissed me off. It pissed me off. Because the key thing is, why didn't you do this in the first leg? That is the key. You should have done this in the first leg. So playing this football, creating these chances and everything is just annoying. But at the end of the day, final game ever at the Vicente Calderon, the final Madrid derby, this is how you go out. Okay? Because if they went out like chumps in the way I predicted, i.e. 3-1, that would be an awful way to end it. So I think for the guys out there, it's a great memorabilia. It's a great way, it's a great send-off to a magnificent stadium by rolling up there like this. And, that's it. So Real Madrid, the match on. And guys, don't read into this. Because I know what guys will start saying is that, oh, well, what Atletico did. I mean, Juventus were like, they were serene, winning both of their legs. Guys, there's a thing called psychology and mentality. This was unlike any other game. Okay? This is unlike any other game because of what it meant to the fans. Those Atletico players, they raised up. And also, Danilo is crap. I mean, like, if you had to use, like, surgery, juju, cocaine, or Scontariga, get Dani Carvajal into that final, even if it means that he shortens his career, I don't care. Get him in this because Danilo cannot sniff that final. He's not. He did a few good tackles, but wasn't good. But shout out to Sergio Ramos, man. The guy, especially under a lot of pressure from Atletico, this guy always kept his head and just a lot of clearances, and he really matured and kept the pressure down for Real Madrid. So he had a great game. But for Atletico, I thought, look, man, they gave us, I mean, like, especially Gabia and Koke, they really played at a high level and they really shot. Hence, I told you, that's why I pointed out Isco, because Modric and Kroos didn't really have the kind of freedom that they normally had. Yeah, they booked them down, but really, Isco is the guy that really took over the entire game like crazy. Which is why, I mean, this he has to start. I mean, because it's crazy. So I don't know what goes through Zidane's head. I told you, Zidane is my guy. Okay, this guy is he's a horseman, and I would be absolutely out of my mind to ever say anything bad against a horseman. You can't do that. It's one of the rules of the football horse. You can't say anything bad about a horseman. But Zidane, I beg you, I plead with you. Isco has to start. Because if Isco doesn't start, I'm going down to Wales. I'm going to have a little talk. Because this boy has to start. I told you, I know football players. I know footballers. Footballers have to go ahead of bricks. That's just a fact. That's the rule that we walk in. Real, I'll see you in Cardiff, June 3rd. And I will repeat myself. They've done this twice. If the majority of this team have done this twice and they've won this final twice, it's 50-50. It's the final we want. Guys, I cannot wait. Guys, the kind of build-up. Guys, I'm preparing an amazing build-up. I'll probably bring in football banter guys. I'll bring in some crazy guys. I'm going to feature a lot of guys. This is going to be one of the, I hope, hopefully one of the greatest build-ups to a final that you've ever seen. Trust me, Football Hot has some stuff because I'm going to build this up like crazy. What I'm saying is this. There's something about this team. They're chasing history. They're chasing history. They're chasing history. They're chasing history.